I think that's the thing. We do a really good job of like the parallels. So you got that peace of mind, you got that understanding, you got that perspective, G.
Mm-hmm.
Then you find out your ex is doing porn. What do you do? No, you don't find out. You see it. You're like, whoa.
Yeah. With your dick out.
What do?
Watch it.
Do you?
Fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck. Because then I'm looking like, oh, she didn't give that up like that for me. But the other times, you might watch it, you might see it and be like, oh, she got lazy. What happened? She used to...
So you telling me it's an emotional stroke?
Yo.
Yeah.
Crying and beating off is mainly like the optics of it.
Hey. Just wonder, like, hey, shit, she was. And then you start thinking, like, damn, she was, like, she did do that thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to watch that. Now you got to run it back.
And try to see if she did the thing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was a real thing, though. I was like, shit. What if you did come across your ex in the porn industry? I guess, do you have any ties to that whatsoever? Like, would you be that? Like, would the ego step in? Like,
oh yeah,
because like you'd be like, do you think that it's she was like this to begin with, or you did this, or
God bless you if you don't have peace. Yeah. And there's still some part of you that needs closure.
But I love that girl.
That shit is gonna ruin you, fam. Don't please. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Or it might help with the closure. Be like, oh, that's why you.
That ain't how that works. That ain't how closure works. That's not. If you had to
could work that out,
nigga, if you had to find out your ex was doing porn and see it, and that was the closure you got, nigga, you got other issues.
Yeah, you're a sicko for real.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I don't know. Huh.
Would you encourage her?
That would assume that you're still in contact. How y'all you better not be in contact with your exes. How many of your exes you still in contact with?
Bro, I have like 1 million numbers in my phone.
No. You can still have their number. How many of
them?
No.
That was the great way to answer the question. L, you just leave it there. You didn't catch it?
I caught it. But fam, don't talk to me like that. I got 1 million numbers in my phone, nigga. Yes, we all do. What are you talking about?
That's what I got for you. That's what I got for you, bro. That's what I got.
Okay, now we're stumbling on gold. Exes? Huh. Damn, not a one. For me.
Not a one that do porn, or not a one you talk to?
If they do porn, I don't know. I'm not in contact with any of them.
Good answer, a lot. Good answer.
Oh, you don't believe me? I got it.
Who listened to this pod?
He's shooting from the hip.
It is crazy.
My nigga had a Joe moment if I ever heard it.
Oh, that was a Joe moment?
I am not in on this conversation.
Seriously.
No comment.
I'm not in contact with none of my exes. You don't believe me?
That's what's up, man.
That's
what's up.
Oh.
Hey, man, you ain't got to convince me.
Dang.
You ain't got to convince me, man.
Dang. Is that sad, though? That's not sad?
Which part?
Doing porn? Or do you not be in contact with your exes?
Both of y'all wildin' today.
They weave so close together.
But is it sad that you won't tell us the truth?
If I did still talk to my exes, I would definitely say. I'm talking about still be in communication with them.
You know why I think that you still talk to your exes?
Hit me.
Because I feel like you are all about the greater good of the individual, and you got real support behind folks. So like, they still got to tap in just to get the knowledge.
Ooh, look at God.
Won't he do it?
L. So this is how I noticed.
Like even if you a sicko for real, and it couldn't work out together, like they still got to tap in just to get
That's how I know you my cousin, because that's what I've been running. Like, yo, it ain't gonna be, it can't be what it was, but I'm gonna hold you down. And like, yeah, fam, I don't want nothing to do with you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get out of my life. Okay.
All right. Well,
All right.
that worked out well.
That's hilarious. The fact that he the fact that he just broke that down verbatim is terrifying. That's fully a conversation I had, and it was like, you say something, and he's like, "Oh, this has got to work." She's like, "Yeah, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stay away from me." That's comedy.
If I can't have you that way, I don't want you no way.
Stop. You're triggering me right now. Stop. L, what are you doing? What?
Because these are real conversations, bro. Like
This
this is
all
like
really
verbatim.
happened.
Yeah,
This
verbatim.
this really happened. Fan question this week. Shout out Auntie Carla.
Yes. Mamacita, love ya.
Did y'all used to tell y'all boys if your chick sex was trash? If a chick sex was trash, not your chick. That's an important note. Or if she had so many tricks, you had to say, in that situation, would you stay to teach or learn?
Yeah. Hell of a question, by the way.
Yeah.
For me, it's a case-by-case basis. So it truly depends on the investment I have in the individual. So if I see the potential within you, then I would, because you gotta remember, most of the work that takes place in sex is taking place from the guy side for most situations. Like, it's only a few times where the woman is going in the way that they could be going in, like they use 100% of their powers, is when they fuck with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't about to get
You know-
somebody
you know-
fucking with
you
you,
know
fuck with you out the rip.
Yeah, you're not unlocking that immediately.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's they're using about 20% of their pussy power initially.
20 is fairly high.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good one.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
that's-
Like, that's a good side. But if we're talking about for this particular question,
Is that universally understood? That
no. Because I think because from the male side, it depends on who you are as an individual, and if you just about getting your nut, then you'll never know that she was only using such and such amount of her power.
Got it.
You went in there truly selfish.
Selfish. Huh.
You have to unlock that. Most niggas ain't out here trying to unlock no shit. They just now started getting pussy for real.
So to that point, G, which is why and maybe you kind of set the precedent on that, because it would be chicks around. You didn't know if L was fucking him or not, because he wasn't a nigga. That wasn't him.
Yeah, nah, it ain't for her. That's all I need to know.
And so it just kind of came one of them things where it wasn't a thing. You never went like, oh man. So 9 times out of 10, your partners they if they knew, it was because they knew, but it wasn't because you were saying nothing.
They'd be around. Yeah,
so it was never a thing to be like, man, trash. Like that whole kissing and telling thing was always weird. So I never would tell the homies like whether it was trash or fire. Like either way, like wouldn't say nothing. But beyond that, I don't know. It's to G's point. That first time, I don't know. Niggas out. I don't know. I feel like I can't trust nobody that be like the first time they hit it was fire. Like, I mean, as you get older, that changes. Like, especially if you dated up and like dealt with like some cougars, they don't fuck around. Like, first time with them, that shit is fire.
Hey.
That should have changed your life.
No
you
bullshit.
get your OG.
No bullshit. They get past all the games.
OGs is in full control. So that's different. But a peer, y'all around the same age group.
Yeah, OG's got a stick shift.
and a rev that bitch up on you too in a minute. How you in the bed like, what just happened?
These youngsters got the automatic.
But see, this how you know an OG put it on you too. Because usually after you smash, you like, I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here immediately. OG put it on you. you damn near be trying to spend the night a little bit. Like go home and just take a nap. Like, wake up,
grab that pillow.
Wake up at 6, like nigga.
Hey, you know if it was that type of situation, if you don't even like reach over for your clothes, you just stay as is.
You just sitting there quiet, hoping she don't ask you when you gonna leave.
You know, when you pull the sheet over, you don't put a comforter.
No,
over.
just the sheet. Just the sheet. Just the sheet. Nigga, every real nigga done slept in the wet spot before. I ain't gonna hold you.
What? Comfortable too.
Like this. In the fetal. Like, damn, who are you?
Woke up with a whole rash on your hip. Sleeping in sogginess all night.
Sleeping in the wet spot is crazy. Oh man.
Nah, but to what Monty was talking about though.
Do you stay to teach or learn?
So what you was talking about though with the kissing and telling to like your niggas and shit like that.
Weird.
That shit is like, you should think of that as how you should think about like Instagram being like for the women. You know what I mean? Like the whole like picture taking and like long term, like the idea behind Instagram. Like, yeah, you do it for business and, you know, for pushing the brand and stuff like that, cool. But the idea of Instagram, if you're tapped into the idea of Instagram and that's how you're using it, then you should already know like that's for the women. So the whole kissing and telling shit, that should also be for them.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that should be something that we having discussions about.
How do people stay to teach or stay to learn? I can't get past that last line because I want to answer that, but I don't. The teaching part. Like, and then
I ain't gonna lie, I got taught.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel crazy.
If we gonna go there, I got taught.
I was about to say I got taught. Like,
yeah,
like walk through, like step by step, explain, and
cause I used to fuck, and I was just getting mine. That was like a young me, and then I came across.
See,
I came across.
I'll tell you.
I came across, and it was the delicacy of everything prior to fucking.
Man.
And then it was the actual fucking. And then the in between where your shit is just soft. And the conversation afterwards.
I'm gonna imagine Auntie didn't see this going this way, but you did it. I just want to put that out there.
Hey, she asked the question. So then like the afterwards of your shit being soft in the conversation, in between, the next time y'all go into round 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's a whole like, it was hella shit in that was a class, that was a course.
And it's one that requires.
And that wasn't even with the one. That wasn't even with somebody that I was in a relationship with.
He preaching today. I'm okay. I'm
told
good.
you. Okay, man.
The importance of that dynamic, and the most important thing you just said is that it wasn't somebody you were in a relationship with, because that communication is so not attached to. I don't want to hurt your feelings, my nigga. You not doing it right. Yeah.
Or someone that wanted a relationship. So it wasn't.
Or someone that wanted.
You know what I mean? Like the
yeah.
investment wasn't for us to be together at some point.
Yeah.
The investment was I fuck with you,
Yep.
and you gonna be all right out here. But I want you to be great.
As long as you add these, just tweet this, young fella.
You feel me?
That's so funny. And that's why I kept getting hung up on that. I was like, damn, teach or learn, and it's like, yeah, I definitely got taught. So to learn, to Auntie's point, I can.
Before you can be a teacher, you got to be a student.
You feel me?
Facts, but then what I also was going to L's point in like the concept of pussy power. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but the few women that I have encountered, because I've lived such a sheltered life.
Just went outside yesterday, huh?
Oh, yes, right. Yeah,
That was the first time you ever been out.
it's not. It's and I'm certain there's people out here having bad sex. I'm absolutely.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know that
for
that's
sure.
a thing, but women batting high. Like once that thing is unlocked, sheesh. So that'd be it'd be an interesting survey. How many people feel like they're having bad sex? How many people feel like they're having it's fun? And how many people know they having some otherworldly experience type shit?
I ain't about to keep it real for real.
Nah, not nowadays.
You don't think
Everybody think they having good
I mean,
sex
I'm
because
great.
they watching porn
I'm
and
great in
jacking
bed.
off.
What you talking
people
about?
not doing that? Really?
Just flip some shit over the other day.
I just flipped some shit over the other day. It's
I mean,
crazy.
That's how that survey about to go. Motherfucker, big capping.
Nah, bro. If you ain't had nobody like teach you for real, and you still think you out here doing something, like go get some lessons real quick.
Go
Bro.
get some lessons.
Ain't no shame. Ain't no shame.
Ain't no shame. Like it's the humility of it, bro. Like, cause like Monty was talking about, sometimes you gotta come into some shit with some humility. Like you can take that one or two ways. Like you can take that and be like, oh, you tripping, and get out.
Yeah, it's like.
And I'm gonna keep doing what I do because it's about that.
I do think it is really important for it to be someone that you're not in a relationship with, though.
Yeah,
like I think because it's just like, because what if your girl did try to say that to you? Now you grouping it with all these other things that don't have nothing to do with other than her trying to teach you how to please her.
It happens all the time.
Oh man,
It happens all the
that's
time
interesting.
because
That's interesting.
Cats is wifing earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of young marriages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like folks getting married at 20 and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then divorced at 25, 26. You know what I'm saying? So that's a common thing, and it's just that for one, y'all still growing, so that's one thing. But also, y'all ain't had no sex for real.
Nobody wants to admit that either, too.
You know what I'm saying? So now your hoe phase is getting pushed out. And it's not even like the whole thing about being a hoe or whatever. It's just more so the idea of being comfortable with the idea of sex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when they talk about sex and when they do sex, everything is taboo in American culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But truth be told, it's the most natural thing that you can possibly do. It's a reason why it is built into us to have an attraction to do it.
And it's not close your eyes and she gonna come. That's not how that works. Like maybe the button's right here. No, nigga, like there's actual like anatomy. Like now let's okay.
Hey.
I could talk about that shit all day.
Hey, and don't trust anything they talk about in sex ed. Because they had the nerve to come and do an assembly and show us to eat the Doritos and then spit it back into the water cup. And then that's how it is when you tongue kissing out here.
Oh, y'all wildin'. That's crazy.
That's how they was doing this at Catholic school.
I'd have been so offended. I'd have been so
all the
offended.
residue that's left behind when y'all out here tongue kissing and shit.
It's gonna be some residue left behind fucking with me. You get that out of here.
You got the resi?
I'm fully about to tell on myself because I do this thing of like, yo, I'm a germaphobe. My mom and my sisters be like roasting me.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely dated this one chick. She was like, he ain't no germaphobe.
Killed all that noise.
He's a sicko.
I don't know the germaphobe.
I don't know that side. That's hilarious. Lex, on this topic, Lex is like, it's only two kind of guys in the world. Like, this nigga that's going, hey, let me put tip in. And it's and what's other bro?
The other brother is, all right, let me get 2 full strokes, and then I'll go get the condom. We just got to connect for real.
Yeah. Don't do that to yourself, bro. Just go put the condom on, because then it's no going backwards, nigga. That never in history has a nigga with 2 full strokes and like
what?
Okay. Okay.
Both parties involved.
The jig is up.
Both parties involved. You put 2 strokes in without a condom, then y'all fucking without a condom.
Yeah, that's it. There is no stopping.
Or just rub the tip across the clit.
You guys are wilding.
doesn't-
What
that
are we
doesn't-
doing?
that
What are we
doesn't-
doing?
Because see, once you do that, then you're like, you might as well just let me put the tip in. And then once the tip going, let me get the
Look at the two
two
strokes. You know what? Hey, I remember there was a condom in the vicinity, but you know.
But
We
that
already
is,
here, baby.
That is just a tip. Come on. But it's how you ask. It's how you say it. Come on, you know.
Yeah, you feel me?
But see, that's what I'm saying. The dude that's asking for the 2 strokes, he's fully with the shit. He don't even want just the tip. He's like, come on, man.
Asking for 2 strokes is fucking many, bro. That's crazy. That's sick. That's a sicko.
Hey, let me test drive.
That's a sicko.
Try to hit him with let me just get a 1.5. Well, what? 1.5.
Yeah.
No, see, now y'all got me thinking about it, because all the women turned me out. Like,
That shit just hit money too. I saw,
No, for real.
I saw when it hit your head.
It
bro.
went across his eyes and everything.
Bro, you
Because
just,
I kept trying to read Auntie's question, like, stay to teach or learn, and I'm like, bro, I was the student for a minute, like for real. Huh? All right.
that's the way to be, man. More people need to have that shit. You know what I mean? They have to be able to be selfless that way. You know, because it's only for the greater good. And the experience is way better that way, bro. Like once you do understand it and what you're doing, the experience is so much better. It's like, why the fuck was I ever doing the other way?
Cause of the taboo conversation.
Yeah.
The taboo conversation, and
Almost had me calling people to apologize.
huh. All right, let's stop. We got political connects that listen to the pod.
Like I know you married with kids and shit now, but I want to talk about this one time in 2005.
I know you married with kids is the part though, because nigga, when all your exes get married and have kids, it's like sheesh.
Oh, okay. Now we're here. All right. So, what about
All of them.
What about when your exes is married with kids, but they send you photo dumps from back in the day?
So never mind. Let me know.
Like I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable.
This is you.
I'm comfortable enough in my relationship that I want to send this off to you from a good time that we had, because you got to remember the moment, because it's encrypted in it. You know what I'm saying? Like the specific moment that you send is almost like a bat signal.
Almost, or it is?
Oh, it's for sure a bat signal. But
Okay.
I kind
Are
of
you trying to be respectful?
Yeah, I try to be respectful
Okay.
because the situation that they're in.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
I'm gonna let you.
A different me, a few years removed, would see the bat signal and pull up like my
married. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need that on my conscience.
That's what I'm saying. Like a different me would do it, but now it's just more of like a ha moment. Like I get it. I see you.
Do you store it away as a?
Yes.
Okay.
Archive it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it goes in the vault. It was a good time.
Okay, no, so that's healthy. I'm talking about something sicker.
Okay.
I store it away as
as
an ego nod, damn near, because there's a part of me. Regardless of how the split happens, I cannot believe I'm saying this on the show. Regardless of how the split happens, what the reason was for. All right, we ain't fucking with each other no more. You gonna move on? You moved on? You found somebody better? What? Oh, now and y'all got married? Hella, we was together for how long? Y'all married? You got kids? Okay. All right. Niggas, let me stop. I'm wilding. It's about to get sick.
You was covering it. You was covering the school.
So now that
you had the weather report, my man.
now you did all that to hit me and reminisce.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't do old boy like that, because he gave you everything you thought you wanted. Leave me the fuck alone.
He also kissed you goodbye this morning.
Yes, and he about to pay the health insurance. Y'all good. You got your picket fence, the family you want. You happy. Leave me alone. Oh, you not happy? That's not what you wanted. You made the wrong. Oh, that don't got nothing to do with me.
He also got life insurance. I don't.
And I promise you, we all are gonna get that fixed. Like seriously, it's all gonna change.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna happen, but you know, I didn't know who I was leaving that behind to.
Oh man,
I didn't have a candidate in mind yet.
but I don't know. That's almost. You know, I did because I thought I'm a savage on some levels, but I knew I wasn't a complete animal when particular instances happened. And I was like, nah, fam, don't do that to that man. That's wild. That's wild. You played your role, you played your part, and got everything that you wanted, and now because you're having second guesses or some part of you isn't fulfilled, you want to, no, not on my watch. It won't be with me. Somebody out there entertain you, but I'm not playing that game with you. You can have that. That's wild. Don't be playing with folks like that. A married man, and if y'all got kids, he's shooting.
Yeah.
His wife, he's shooting you, and everybody gonna be like, I mean, you fucked his wife. Come on, man.
That's something you have to realize as you like get further into this game, though, because that should be for play at first.
Nah, yeah.
Until you realize like what it takes to go down the aisle. I ain't mess with nobody that went down the aisle.
That went down the aisle, and that is taking care of kids.
Yeah. My nigga work every day for y'all.
That nigga go to work every day. His boss talk to him crazy, and he take it because he got a wife and kids. He's shooting. If he finds something wild on your phone, he killing you and me.
He got an SUV with cup holders,
Bruh.
He might not even shoot. He might do some kidnap, all sorts of other fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's whatever it is gonna be sick.
Well, you got to be willing to meet that energy, and I don't think folks out here trying to meet that. Like I'm out here trying to have a clear conscience.
Hey,
I don't need to be looking on my shoulder for a nigga that's trying to sleep me.
What?
For this specific reason. Like I don't even know. I don't even know the reason yet.
The only thing worse is fucking with the married woman with kids is fucking with the chick who baby daddy is in jail. No, not time. Jail, in prison. That nigga got years.
He got time.
He thinking about it.
Yeah.
And she messy. Yeah, you know, Monty took us to the movies and shit. What? I'm killing that nigga in 7 years.
Nigga, premeditated, nigga. Hey. I got years to think about this.
He got it mapped out.
Bro.
All the way.
Bro, imagine, bro, some shit 7 years ago coming back to haunt you.
Bro, you don't even fuck with her no more. you don't even talk to her.
You don't even remember her at this point. Exactly. You don't remember her at this point.
Like, who?
I'm killing you and him. Hey, sir, that was her idea. I didn't even want to see that movie.